Hello, and welcome to the Admittedly podcast. My name is Thomas Caleel. I'm the former director of MBA admissions and financial aid for my alma mater, the Wharton School at the University of Pennsylvania. In this podcast, I don't promise easy answers or quick fixes, but I will use my decades of experience to help you achieve your education goals. Now let's get started. Hello, and welcome to the Admittedly podcast. I'm your host, Thomas Caleel, and today's question of the week comes to me from almost every parent I talk to, and they say, what is a great resource for how to raise a successful child who will be successful in the admissions process, child who will be successful in life? Is there a good book about admissions, about preparing your children? And I would say absolutely. One of the best books that I've read on this topic, bar none, is How to Raise an Adult by Julie Lythcott-Haims. It is a user's manual based on decades of experience. She worked at Stanford. She's seen generations of students come through, and it's based on quite a bit of research and her own experience on raising resilient children, right? Creating children who take responsibility, who can handle adversity, who can handle setbacks. And look, I'm a parent. I know that our instinct is to rush in, is to protect our children. That is hardwired into our genetics, into our bones. But she talks about really building children who can thrive in a difficult environment, who can make their own decisions. And I can tell you that the work I do with individual students is very much based on this. I will spend many sessions over months or years with students that I work with, teaching them to be independent, helping them find their voice, preparing them for university. Because what we don't want to do is shield our children to the point that when they get out on their own for the first time, they just can't handle everything that is coming at them. I think as parents, we want to raise successful, independent children and facilitate their success. So I would encourage you to read this. I would tell you that in the admissions process, absolutely, once you get to the application part, a child who knows themselves, who has their own voice, who isn't always looking to others for guidance and direction and to tell them what to do, is far more successful in this process because they have their own agency. They know how to voice what they want, and that resonates in their essays, that resonates in the process. So once again, How to Raise an Adult by Julie Lythcott-Haims. It's not the newest book, but it is invaluable, and I encourage every parent out there to pick it up and read it. Thank you for joining us today. Please take a moment to subscribe to the Admittedly podcast and download this episode. I welcome you to share your thoughts and questions with me. You can find us on social media at Admittedly Podcast. I look forward to continuing our journey together.